I have a confession to make. This pains me to say, but I've been keeping it in for far too long. I have become a furry dad. Hi everybody, Caffeine Fox here. I hope you had a good week. I sure did. I just got back from Furry Weekend Atlanta and had an amazing time. While we were there, I honestly thought it might have been larger than MFF. There was just so many people and fursuiters crammed into a hotel that's already dummy thick. Like, so dummy thick, it was 45 floors just for the hotel itself, and that's the main one. Not even counting overflow. So, surprise, FWA actually had almost more than 1,700 new registrations. That's some insane growth right there. The con has crept to 7,300 total attendees as of filming this. As a member of staff for another convention, this not only makes me extremely happy for them, but it also causes my anxiety to creep up. That's a lot of staff going around and putting out furry fires. So, while it was an amazing weekend, getting to make new friends and meet some old ones, that's not what today's video is all about. So ever since we got the new house, I have begun my transformation into something I never thought would happen. I am becoming a furry dad, not a furry Chad. A furry dad. Truth be told, anyone can go down this path. You don't have to be a furry. So what do I mean by becoming a dad? Well, I'm glad you asked. Sit down, grab your favorite drink of choice, and let me take you on a little adventure of the dad kind. So after we got the new house, Shep and I have begun to undergo several transformations. For example, getting the new house meant getting minor repairs and alterations done to the place. Things like painting some small parts of the wall with my dainty fox hands. In order to do this, we have to make many trips to the hardware store. Now, hardware stores aren't normally an exciting place to go, at least for me. From growing up with my dad taking me to Home Depot or whatever, I was bored out of my mind. I used to walk around through the aisles and pretend that everything was a sword or weapon of some kind, that I needed to vanquish an alien somewhere. I still do that. Even after I left home and lived in a few apartments, hardware stores just bored me. Nothing in there was something I needed, aside from the hella nice lumber smell that they have. I would make a candle out of that and burn it 24/7. Now, whenever I go to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever, I feel like I am in a candy store. Everything on the walls, end caps, and aisles is something I could use for a new project around the house. With an apartment, we couldn't really do anything to it beyond hanging pictures up. Now, whenever I look around the store, my mind starts racing about what we could do to make the house even better. This helps feed into the chaotic dad energy that has been building up inside me. Dads love hardware stores. Another thing that has been hastening my ascension to peak dad hours is landscaping. Being at the apartment, we never had to mow our own grass or anything like that. Someone would come by and do it for everybody there. Now that we're on our own, we have to take matters into our own lawn shears. I always associated being a dad with having a penchant for mowing the lawn. As it turns out, I have become the very thing I said would never happen to me. I've found myself checking the length of our grass on a near constant basis. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I use a ruler to measure each blade of grass, but it's only a matter of time. Weeds are the bane of my existence. Every time I see one in the backyard, the Kill Bill sound effect goes off in my head and the world starts to turn a shade of red. Yeah, weeds are my mortal enemy. Another thing that has started to slowly wiggle its way into my life is staying up later, or lack of staying up later. I used to be able to stay up until 4 a.m. multiple nights in a row. Now, I find myself getting ready to conk out at around 10 p.m. Not all the time, but it's happening a lot more frequently. I think having been in the Air Force for so long caused my sleep schedule to become all sorts of whacked. Waking up at 4 or 5 a.m. and not getting home until 5 every day of the week has started to take its toll. I can still attempt to stay up later, like at cons and parties, but it usually involves an energy drink thrown in there at some point. And next, Dad jokes. I have been called out on multiple occasions for making dad jokes. And it's not just at work. Some of my fur friends have said the same thing. I have given myself a personal limit on the number of dad jokes that I can say in a day. I think it's like 1 joke a day, but sometimes I catch myself slipping and I make a lot more than that. Nobody wants that. If you don't know what a dad joke is, I'll use my one and only joke for the day, or several. That's how much I like all of you. A guy walks into a bar and was disqualified from the limbo contest. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. That one hurt even me. What does a lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow. I'm sorry you had to sit through that, but it was cathartic for me. I need to get it out of my system. So yeah, I found more and more of these dad jokes casually slipping into conversations. It's all coming together to help make me a giga dad. Peak dad hours. Thank you all so much for watching my descent into madness. I hope you liked watching me put on a fanny pack and read the phone from 3 feet away as much as I have. If any of you like this content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see all of you next week. Nurses like red crayons because they have to draw blood. You can tell it's a dogwood tree by the bark. The coach went into the bank to get his quarterback. Dogs can't operate MRI machines, but cats can. It takes guts to be an organ donor. Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth. Then it becomes a soap opera. Chiropractor's favorite music is hip hop. I told my doctor I heard a buzzing sound, but he said it's just a bug going around. Sore throats are a pain in the neck. Today's video would not have been possible without the support of the following Gold Egg patrons: Blueberry the Husky, Chase Husky, Sparkle, Ashira Pony, Sylvie Cat, Dirt, Archiefer, Moodle, DH, Apollo Bunny, Dynamo, Dexo, Emerith Cantonine, Cinderkitten, and STL Moto Vlogs. And a huge shout out to all my other patrons who help make this channel an awesome place to be. Thank you. If any of you want to consider becoming a patron, check me out on the following link. Becoming a patron will grant you access to a variety of features, to include a behind-the-scenes chat, patron-only posts, chatting with me in streams, and so much more. Again, thank you all so much.